Hi everybody, this is the Planet Earth here. Today I'm expecting severe weather from about maybe Omaha to maybe about Wichita. This is for today. So, Omaha, Nebraska to about Wichita, Kansas. It's going to move east through Arkansas. It's going to move east through Missouri and Iowa. Eventually, it's going to come here to me. So I'll definitely be on tabs with that. So if you live anywhere from about... Well, actually, the severe weather event's going to be from about Sioux Falls. This is based on the NOAA convective. So about Sioux Falls down to Oklahoma City. And the marginal areas are almost going all the way down to Dallas. So I'd be watching for today. Now tomorrow, for the 25th of April, we're expecting some severe weather to hit at nighttime from about Chicago to Ohio. So anywhere about in here, I am expecting some severe weather. Anywhere from about here to about here. Now, if you don't know your geography very well, I'm going to tell you some of the bigger cities. So Chicago obviously is there. You have Columbus, Ohio. You have Cincinnati, Ohio, and Southwest Ohio. Columbus is in Central Ohio. Cleveland is in Northeast Ohio. If you're not familiar with Detroit, Detroit is just northwest of Ohio. So all of this area is going to have severe weather. It's a marginal risk, but it usually happens anyway. Now, for tonight, usually the convective forecast don't include the nighttime part of it. The marginal regional severe weather is going to move towards... Well, they haven't done it yet, but I think it's going to move towards where I live. And it's going to hit Columbus, and it's going to hit anywhere around here. And then Virginia, I know, is supposed to get some severe weather. So obviously, it's going to move through here like this and like this. The problem with it is the setup. It looks very similar to a tornado outbreak that happened one of my YouTube subscribers said 91. So I looked up the old radar maps and loops and found out that it looks very similar to it. Because you got the low pressure here, you got a low pressure here, you got a high pressure here. Now look at that. Look, it's snowing in Colorado in April, almost May, and these storms are already starting to looks like they're starting to pop up here in looks like North Dakota and Montana. Montana's even got some storms popping up here on the national radar loop here, and then you have North Dakota. And then you have South Dakota, and it looks like there's some storms here coming up to Jamestown. Yeah, they're not that high though. 35,000 feet. 36,000 feet. That one's at 43,000. Yeah, it's not that bad though. So, at about... kind of warm in here. Now, I would say anywhere from Iowa to anywhere around here is going to expect some severe weather. Let's look at the temperatures. I really like this radar map. Thing is though, it's expensive. And the news weather has a special layer. Let me show you something. In the place file manager, the news have a special place file that they can load, and then they use that for their local radio weather stations. It's amazing because this also has activate live scan. Live scan updates very fast on the radar, and it's the only application that I know of that has it. So that live scan is like real time. Well, not real time, not like NOAA, but it updates faster than any other application for severe weather. Now, I haven't really worked into the software, but I'm getting used to it though. It's got a little bit of bugs in it, but it's still the best one out there. So I'm just working on it. And usually only bugs out when changing... see, it's in real time. See how it's scanning? Now, it usually only bugs out when changing radars. Or as we call them, sites. Now, look, I've been studying meteorology for a long time. I haven't told anybody about this, but I have been studying meteorology for a very long time. And the biggest reason why tornadoes love to form is, well, you got a mixture. You got to have a mixture. You got to have a dew point. You got to have a you know, the humidity is not really the part, but it helps a lot in getting severe weather. For example, we had a tornado outbreak in Ohio. It was very strange. They weren't even expecting severe weather. All of a sudden, boofed. All of a sudden, you get tornadoes left and right. They weren't big, but it was a lot of them in this area. And in my opinion, I think that the Ohio should be considered the Northeast, in my opinion, even though it's not. I think it's part of the northeastern states. Look at all these states, right? Look at all these states. And then look at Ohio. And then look at all these northeast states. Of course, this is obviously the northeast. But I think anywhere from here should be considered northeast. My opinion. Anywhere here should be northeast. This should be southeast. This should be south. This should be north. This should be northwest. And this should be southwest. But that's my opinion, obviously. Don't take it with a grain of salt. Looks like a lot of rain up there in Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Make the best cheese. Lady Smith has got some. Alright. Nada. Alright, so I'm expecting severe weather to hit, I'm going to say, I'm going to definitely say around here. So just be careful if you're living in, I don't know if I even have any subscribers in the Wichita, Kansas City area. But everything's going to hit over to Missouri. So tonight, I would expect some severe weather in Missouri, maybe western Missouri. But definitely going to get some severe weather today. There's a lot of convection going on. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been the Planet Earth here.